Hey, folks. It's Dave back here, and jumping on a little early here on a Wednesday night. Ron said he's jumping on right around 8 o'clock with his All-Star game, so I wanted to get this out of the way. So we'll have like a double-header tonight. We'll have myself, and then we'll have Ron on. But I'm back to my 1979 season here in Action PC Football. I got to say, I'm really liking this game. I really am. Why am I getting this message here? I'm getting a weird message from OBS. But anyway, that's kind of weird. Anyway, hopefully I'm back and I'm back online. So we're gonna play some Week 3 here of the 1979 season using Action PC Football. Again, I really do like this game. I don't know what it is. I didn't buy it last year. But I did buy it this year, and I really like it. In fact, there was an upgrade made that only I have right now, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say what it is, but there's something that was just put into the game that I have a copy of, and I'm going to talk to Dave Cook to see if I can share it or when he's going to post that live on his site. But I do have something in my football game. You won't see it tonight because I don't know if I can show it off or not. It's nothing crazy, but it's something that I asked for, and he put it in the game, and I'm real excited that he put it in the game. So anyway, so let's see if we can get down to the field. All right, let's see if I can get this to work here. I'm trying to use my shortcuts again. It's Gary Softs by. Gary, thanks for coming by here. We're going to play some football here tonight. Back here in 79. Yeah, so we have the Patriots at the Bengals. And I got my Cincinnati hat on, so we'll see if that is the curse or not. So far, the curse of the hat has been pretty good here in May. Anytime I wear a hat, that team, does not do well. Alrighty, so let's just get going here. And the coin toss is going to be to the Bengals. So they'll receive the first half. That's what they did back in 79. They did not defer very often that I can remember. I think Belichick started all that, didn't he? Oh, it might have not been Belichick, but the modern coaches wanted the ball in the second half. Back in the day, they wanted the ball right away. All right, so we will play the offense here today. Here comes the kickoff. Ooh, that's going to be off to the right-hand side, and it's brought up by Turner. And Turner will get it up to the 27. No, actually up to the 35-yard line. Good return of 27. And that's where the Bengals will take over. And this is what I really like about the new version. Check this out. All right, so Ken Anderson's our quarterback. Behind him we have Charles Alexander and Pete Johnson. Isaac Curtis over on the left, and Don Bass over on the left side. Actually, so Curtis on the right and Bass on the left. And then our tight end over here is Dan Ross. And I really, really like that you can kind of do that. And again, it brings up their stats. So it shows their real life, and it shows the computer. I don't know what C stands for, but I think that's like the computer replay. So he's played, he's got 8 receptions and 208 yards in the whole bit. So interesting. And no, Gary, you won't see the upgrade here because it's part of the setup of the game. It's part of dolling up the game. So you won't catch it. I'll spoiler alert. It won't be shown here tonight. Once I get the okay from Dave, or once he posts the update, I'll show you what it is. But I asked him to put something in the game to help me set up my teams, and he did. And he said it was fairly easy, so I'm kind of hoping to see. I want to see it in hockey. That's the one I really want to see it in. So, yeah, I'll tell you right now, I shouldn't have spoiled it so that way their people would watch, but I don't want to be that guy. So let's just say that you won't see it tonight because it's during the setup that you would see this thing here. And to me, it's a big help. It saves a ton of time when what I'm personally setting up a season, especially in hockey. All right, so for the Patriots, up front, Mel Lunsford, Ray Hamilton, and Bishop. Our linebackers are Schote, Nelson, and Sam Hunt. And I don't know do I have Tim Fox back here? Yeah, I do have Tim Fox. I always like Tim Fox. All right, so we've got a first down and 10 for the Bengals. Now, the Bengals finished in last place in 79, and right now they're off to an 0-2 start. New England's 1-1, and they were fair in 79. All right, so with the 1st and 10, I like to see the 1st and 10 down here. That's an option in the game that you can put in when you go up to your options over here, and you can do the game setup and your display. I like that, because otherwise it would just say first. I do like seeing this 1st and 10 here, because that's where my eyes go to. All right, Ken Anderson under center. Let's hand this off to Pete Johnson, all right? So we're going to go Big Pete Johnson. We're going to go a trap on the left side. Here we go. And Anderson takes the handoff to Johnson. He will slip forward. He'll gain 13, and that's a first down. So Johnson gains 13 right up the middle on the trap. Good call against a basic normal. All right, so we're going to go a short pass, and we're going to dump this off to, what's his pass rating here? Oh, boy. It's his blocking's a 3. Rushing's a 3. Receiving's a 2. Receiving's a 5. Dan Ross. We're going to go to Dan Ross. We're going to go short pass to our tight end, Dan Ross. Here we go. All right, Anderson takes a snap back to pass. Fires this for Ross. That'll be complete. And he picks up another 13 yards, but we have a flag on the play. And that's going to be offside on the defense. We're going to decline that. We're going to take the 13 yards, and that's another first down for the Bengals. So they're moving the ball in New England territory at the New England 39-yard line. So we're going to go dive up the middle to Pete Johnson again. There we go. Oh, they're waiting for this. All righty. Let's do Anderson bootleg. How about that? All right, they're looking for the run up the middle. Anderson's going to take it on the bootleg. Around the end, no, they get him. 3-yard loss. Anderson went with the audible there, trying to catch New England belly up in the middle, and that didn't work at all, so it's going to be a 2nd and 13 on the busted play. Outside run, Alexander. Here we go. All right, here's the pitch. Alexander going on the outside, and he will pick up a whole bunch. 20 yards on the carry, a gain of 20 down to the 22-yard line, and that's another first down for the Bengals. Drive 4 plays, 43 yards. I do like that right in the middle here. You see that? And then here's our little stats for the game. I do like this. Boys, I like games where the stats are like right here and you can see it. I like games like that, and Action PC does a good job of that. All right, let's do a little flare down here. Who's my guy over here? So Don Bass. We're going to go a medium fly to Bass. Here we go. All right, Anderson, back to pass, fires it complete to Bass, and he's roped and tackled and hog-tied by Haynes, but it's a gain of 14. So we get gains of 13, 13, 20, and 14. And this porous New England defense. Did I say poor or porous? I guess it wouldn't matter, right? And it's a first down and goal from the 8-yard line. All righty, so we're going to go sweep right, and we're going to give it to Johnson on the sweep. There we go. Johnson takes it, goes around the outside, cuts up the middle, touchdown. That was easy. 6 plays, 65 yards. They went unchecked the entire way. And coming in for the extra point. Oh, it doesn't do that here. So let's see who's going to get the extra point. And that kick is good by Chris Barr. So, easy peasy. Can I go back one here? Oh, wow. You can go back. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, there's that. Can I? Oh, I can't see the replay. I can't go back that far. Okay. I can see the plays here at the bottom. If I click on my file here, I can click on the plays, but I can't. It won't bring me back to the 2 plays before replay. I get it now. All righty, here comes a kickoff by Barr. 7-0 Bengals to the delight of the Cincinnati crowd, and that goes out of the end zone. And so we'll start from the 20-yard line. All right, let's take a look at the New England offense here. We have Grogan with Sam Bam Cunningham and Mosey Tutupu. Stanley Morgan off to our left, Harold Jackson to our right, and Russ Francis will be our tight end. Up front for the Bengals, Browner, Whitley, Edwards, and Burley. And our linebackers are Williams, LeClaire, and Tom Dinkle. All right, so we're going to go a run right off tackle to Cunningham. Here we go. Ooh, they're waiting for that. We're going to continue with the play. We're going to drive it down their throat. All right, New England, Cunningham, big gain. He'll pick up 8, and that'll be a 2nd and 2. Although I'm not sure why. New England is blue and white here. They should be red. I could probably change that. I won't do it now, but I will change that. So they are red. New England's not blue. They should be red. And I will change that after the game. I'm very meticulous about my colors. I could do it now, but I got a festival crowd here. I don't want to do it in front of a festival crowd. And I might give away the secret ingredient in the game. All right, so let's go a quick pass to Russ Francis. Short pass, Russ Francis. Oh, they're expecting it. All right, let's go a draw to Tupu. How about that? Grogan back to pass, fakes the pass. Going to be a draw to Tupu. No, yes, dumps it off to Tupu, and he will pick up 8. And Dinkle's slow getting off the field here, and his return is doubtful. And so New England with a first down up to the 36-yard line. All right, so let's go Harold Jackson on a medium out. There we go. All right, Grogan back to pass. Has some protection. Fires this one for Jackson, and that sails incomplete. And we have a 2nd down and 10 for New England. Let's go I formation here. And we're going to go run right. No, let's go left. Well, let's see. So we have blocking is 5. Run is a 5. Oh, run is a 10 behind Hannah. Oh, yeah, we want to go left. So we're going to go run left, Cunningham, out of the I formation. We go 2nd and 10 for New England. Behind Hannah, Cunningham gets it, picks up a block, and he'll gain 4 on the play as Sweetest Jeff comes by. I was watching some of Jeff's video earlier today. And now we have a 3rd and 6. All right, so let's bring in the 3 wide receivers. Coming in is Donnie Westbrook. And we're going to go short pass to Stanley Morgan here. We're going to do like a short cross to Stanley Morgan. All righty. Grogan back to pass looking for Morgan, and he is sacked by Harris. Grogan didn't have any chance to get that one away, and he is sacked. And coming on to punt is Eddie Hare. I'm unfamiliar with Eddie Hare. But we're going to punt it deep. So Eddie Hare, can he get it deep? And he will get it to the 25. A nice return all the way out to the 38. But he might have been there. Yes, we got a legal block. There's going to be 15 yards on the play, bringing it all the way back to the Cincinnati 14-yard line. So a big penalty there. And the Bengals will be starting deep in their own territory. So we're going to go. Let's look for Isaac Curtis. We're going to go long pass Isaac Curtis. All right, Anderson back to pass. He's looking deep. Fires this one, tipped at the line. And that'll be incomplete. 2nd down. We're going to go I formation. Off tackle left to Alexander. Anderson to Alexander, left side, nothing doing. Nelson wraps him up for a loss of 1. 3rd and 11. All right, we're going to bring in the 3 receivers now. So we have Billy Brooks in there. Don Bass. We're going to go medium pass to Don Bass. Here we go. Anderson back to pass. Fires. Oh, he fumbles the ball. He drops it on the ground. Bishop gets the sack. New England recovers, but there's a flag, and it's holding on the defense. So Haynes gets the holding call. Forget about the sack. Forget about the fumble. Just forget about it. And Cincinnati gets it back, and it's a 1st and 10. Interesting. All right, so let's go back to our 2 backs here, and we're going to go pitch to the right side to Johnson. There we go. All right, Anderson with the pitch. Not many players pitch anymore. That was a big play back in the day. No gain. So the defense finally stiffens up here for New England. 2nd and 10. Let's look for our tight end here, and that is going to be Dan Ross. So let's see. Dan Ross, where are you here? Dan Ross. We're going to do a medium cross. There we go. Anderson back to pass. In some trouble. Dumps it off to Johnson. He's tackled immediately. 4-yard gain on the check down, and it's 3rd and 6. So we're going to go. All right, Johnson's going to block. And we're going to go a short pass to this guy here. We're going to go play action, and we're going to do a short hitch to Isaac Curtis. 3rd and 6. Anderson in some trouble. He is sacked by Bishop. Oh, he kept Johnson in for the block, and he missed it. And coming in, Bishop on the blitz. That was a pretty good call by the New England Patriots defense. And now on 4th and 11, they will bring in Pat McAnally, and he will try to kick this deep for the Bengals. And he will. That's a nice kick. Didn't see what happened on that. Sometimes this does that. So, punt deep, block. I don't know what that means. 51-yard punt. Not sure. Sometimes the punts and the kicks are kind of weird in this game. Because it looked like they had somebody deep at midfield, but it bounced all the way down to the New England 32-yard line. That's what the Patriots will take over here. So let's go medium pass. Jackson. Let's see if we can get something going here over the middle, maybe. Grogan fumbles the ball. And New England maintains possession, though. So Harris will get another sack. New England will fall on the ball. Grogan recovers his own fumble. Whew. And it's going to be 2nd and 12, so we'll break there for New England. We're going to go sweep to the left to Tupu. Mosey in the game, takes it, goes to the left side, and he'll gain 3. And so we're going to bring Cunningham out. We're going to bring in Don Calhoun. He'll be our back in here. And so we got 3 receivers now. We're going to go medium out to Jackson. All right, Grogan back to pass. 3rd and long. Grogan in some trouble, and he's sacked by Williams. Holy cow, how many sacks is that here? Does it say how many sacks? It doesn't here, I don't think. But it's been bad. It's been bad. No, it's not saying. So we're going to have to punt it away. We might even do a quick kick here. Eddie Hare is going to kick it away again. New England, 4th and 13. It's just been a nightmare. Nice return of 8 by Lusby. And he brings it up to the 33. No, up over the 33 to the 38. All the way to the 46. That's where he goes. So 8-yard return to the 46. We're going to go... We're going to try a reverse to Bass. There we go. Oh, they're waiting for it. Yeah, no, okay. Screen pass to Johnson. How about that? All right, Anderson checks down, tries a screen pass. That didn't work. That was just all kinds of craziness right there. So we got a 2nd and 10. Let's go dive play to Alexander up the middle. See if we can get a few yards out of it. Anderson forward. He'll pick up 2. I thought it was more than that, but it's just 2. All righty, so we're going to go 2 tight ends here on 3rd and 8. We're going to bring in James Corbett, and Ross will be on the other side. So we're going to go Ross across the middle. So we're going to go Ross across, like a toss across, but it's a Ross across. All right, Ross across. Here we go. Anderson looking for Ross. Gets it to him. He's going to be hit short of the first down. No, they measure, and it's a first down. He leaned forward, got the friendly spot, and the Bengals in control of this game, leading 7-0. What are the total yards in here? So, do I have total yards at the top? Probably here. Net offense, 73 yards. Yep, to 12 for New England. Pretty bad. All right, so we're going to go back to our 2 backs here. And who do we have in here? Alexander and Johnson. Let's bring Archie Griffin in and get him a carry. All right, so Griffin's going to go trap right. Here we go. Archie Griffin in the game. He's going to take it. He'll take the trap right. He'll be tripped up, gain of 2, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So let's do a short little shimmy over here to Isaac Curtis. Short hitch to Isaac Curtis. Here we go. All right, Anderson back. Quick release. Collects with Curtis over the first down marker. And that's a gain of 12, and that's a first down. So there we are now, 87 yards. And things aren't looking good for New England here early, or actually early in the game, late in the first quarter. Let's go back to Archie Griffin on a dive here. Griffin's going to pound this forward, hit behind the line. Springs forward for a gain of 7, though. Bedoin on the tackle. But, boy, the Bengals just cannot be stopped right now. So Archie Griffin coming out and Alexander coming back in. And we're going to go sweep to the right to Pete Johnson. There we go. See if we can get some blocks here. Anderson to Johnson around the end. He's tripped up. He'll gain maybe a yard on the play, setting up a 3rd and 2. All right, we're going back to Johnson on the dive. We just need 2. 3rd and 2. Johnson up the middle. First down and more. All the way down to the New England 9-yard line. That's a gain of 13. How many gains of 13s have we had? We've had quite a few. All right, inside run, Alexander this time. And they won't get the play off, and that ends the first quarter. A pretty dominant first quarter by the Bengals. 108 yards to just 12 for New England. 9 first downs to 1 for New England. It has just been a beatdown here, although it's only 7-0 as we start the second quarter. Anderson, 5 for 7 for 51 yards. And Pete Johnson with 35 yards on the ground. So we're going to give it to him again. We're going to go trap left. Pete Johnson takes the handoff. Johnson hit immediately. No gain. That was a good defensive call by New England. And it's 2nd and goal. All right, let's go I formation here. Johnson's going to get it. And we're going to go... let's go play action, short pass to Johnson. They're expecting that. Oh, boy. Let's go short, quick to Bass. How about that? Anderson checks down, looks, and knocked down by Bishop at the line. So good defensive call by New England. They flushed out the run of the short pass, and they flushed out the other short pass. So we got a 3rd and goal now. So we need to bring in some receivers. And who do we have here? So let's go to, let's try the guy on the white side. Billy Brooks. Billy. Oh, Billy. All right, so let's do a fade to Billy Brooks. All righty. He's only 13%, but we're going to try to get it to Billy Brooks. There we go. Back to pass, fade to Billy Brooks, and that'll be incomplete. And they're going to have to bring in the field goal unit now. So, wow. From the 9, I get a 50-cent chance. So Chris Barr... 56% chance, 1979 from 26 yards out. Here we go. The hold, the kick, it's blocked. No wonder why it was 56%. Claiborne got a hand on it, and that drive all the way down to the 9-yard line, and they come away with absolutely nothing. All righty, so New England ball, and they have Don Calhoun in the game and Mosi Tutupu. Mosi Tutupu's going to come out, and Andy Johnson's coming in. All right, and we're going to give the ball to Johnson on a trap on the right side. Here we go. So Johnson now on the carry, and he'll pick up 2. 2nd down. Don Calhoun on the sweep to the left. Here we go. Don Calhoun takes it, goes to the left side, and he'll pick up 3. So now we have a 3rd and 5. So what are the passing here? So his receiving's a 2, his receiving's a 4. Let's bring him out. Let's have Horace Ivory here. All right, so Horace Ivory comes in. His receiving's 5. All right, so Johnson's going to block. And we're going to go Ivory on a... We're going to go a screen pass. All righty, so Grogan back, looking to float this off to Ivory. Can't get it to him. It's picked off by Williams. Oh, they were waiting for that. They were in a 4-3 run, and it's intercepted by Reggie Williams, his 2nd of the season. Oh, boy. And so Cincinnati with the ball back in terrific field position. So we're going to go trap left Johnson. And Johnson gets nowhere. It's a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Run right, Alexander. How about a zone seam here? New England playing good defense here. 2nd and 12, but Ross gets it, and Ross is tackled by Fox after a gain of 11. It's a 3rd and 1 now from the 7. All right, Anderson's going to keep it. Anderson is going to keep this himself on 3rd and 1. Anderson hit by Lunsford, no gain. And it's a 4th and 1. And we're bringing in the full house. We are not messing around. Johnson, Alexander, and Archie Griffin in. We're going to go Archie Griffin on the dive. Yes, call this play. 4th and 1. Griffin hit, and he gains the first down with a gain of 2. And now we're going to go double tight end with 2 running backs. Alexander and Johnson in the game. We're going to go Johnson on a dive here. 1st and goal from the 5. The Bengals to Johnson, and he's hit after a gain of 3 down to the 2. Anderson's going to keep it on the sneak from the 2. Anderson takes it, and he goes in for the score. He popped through the line. They weren't expecting the draw from the 2. The dive for the quarterback sneak from the 2. And we'll take a look at that one more time as Anderson goes in, and Cincinnati all over New England here. Bar for the extra point. Good. And it's 14 to absolutely nothing. So New England will receive the ball, and that's going to be a nice return up over to 30, to the 30, and that's where we stand. So New England with 17 yards of offense. Grogan with, he's 1 for 3, 8 yards. He should have an interception. Yeah, 1 interception. I don't know why it's not showing it over here. So we got 1 for 3, 8 yards. Oh, it says, okay, just interception means he has an interception, it looks like. All right, so New England now. So who do we have? We have Horace Ivory in the game. So let's bring in our starters here. So Cunningham comes back in, and I always like Donnie Calhoun. So we're going to go to Donnie Calhoun. Pitch to the right, Donnie Calhoun. All righty. Calhoun take the pitch. He'll go to the right side. Hit immediately. No gain. So New England not getting anything going here. So we're going to go Calhoun's coming back out. And Mosey Tutupu will come back in. And now Grogan's going to go short. Now we're going to go medium pass. Medium. Let's see. Stanley Morgan. Medium slant. Let's see if we can get something going here. Grogan, 1 for 3. Back to pass. Incomplete. He's 1 for 4. He's completed as many passes to the Bengals as he has to his own team. All right. 3 guys in here. Cunningham's going to block. And we're going to do the combo pass. All right. So we're going to go Morgan long, Jackson long, Francis medium, and Westbrook short. All right, here we go. All right, Grogan, back to pass. Get it to Westbrook, but there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be offside on the defense. We're going to decline that. We'll take the 15 or the 16 yards, and that's a first down. Finally, look at that for New England. That is New England's 2nd first down of the game. Just saying. That's how it's been today. As let me see, Glenn comes by. Oh, by the way, I put up a little, not a poll, but a question today for this is week 3, and I want to know what you guys think I should do for week 4. All right, so I put that question up on YouTube today. What's a good matchup for week 4 that you might like to see? New England won this game 20-14 in real life. Yeah, I know. I think I was looking at the scores there. The Bengals weren't a good team here, but they're playing good today. New England's just playing bad. Again, look at the that gain of 16 gives them 33 yards of offense. That's how bad we are. All right, so we're gonna go 2 running backs in here. Let's go to Tupu. Trap on the right side. All right, Tupu's gonna take the handoff. He's going to go to the right side, and he's tackled for a loss of 1. Boy, this Bengal defense has been tough. 4 tackles, 1 tackle today by Edwards, and also by Whitley up front. All righty, so let's see if we can, what can we do here? What can we do? Short pass. Russ Francis, he's our money man. Come on, let's go, Russ. And incomplete, flag on a play. Let's see what it is. And it's going to be encroachments on the defense. So they're encroaching. So we'll take 5 yards for that. It's a 2nd and 6 right now. All right, we're going to go a dive to Cunningham. Oh, they're waiting for this, huh? So let's go. Medium hitch to Morgan. All right, we're going to. Grogan's going to audible here. Fires this one. Complete to Morgan. Morgan can't get by Riley, but that's a gain of 22 down to the Cincinnati 28-yard line. And that's a first down. So Grogan's finally got them moving here. So Tutupu is coming out. Andy Johnson coming in. And we're going to go Andy Johnson on a trap to the right side. Johnson hitting the backfield, springs forward, though. He'll get 10, and that's another first down. And that was a pretty good audible, wasn't it? I like how the game does that for you. It really kind of helps you out because you can't really see. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You can't really see what's going on. So the game does a great job of that. Again, I'm really impressed with this version of the game. I played this in the past, and I didn't play it for a long time, and then I came back to it, and it's really good. I really do like it. So let's go inside run to Cunningham. See if we can get it done on the ground. Cunningham, well, he'll gain 1 as Sports Time Machine comes by. Hello from Riverfront Stadium, he says. Yep. Yeah, it is. So we have a 2nd and 9 now for New England. Let's go short pass to... We'll go short pass to Cunningham. Let's see if we can get the back out there. Flare one out to him. Cunningham makes the catch, and he scores. That's a touchdown for New England. 17 yards to Sam the Bam the Cunningham. Let's see that one more time. Cunningham out of the backfield, over the middle, on the linebacker. They got him isolated, and he takes it in for the score. And now the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick by John Smith is good. And so now the Patriots are back in the game. It's 14-7. And now the kick, another kick all the way down to the right side, and a nice return all the way out to the 39-yard line. So Smith trying to pin him into the corner, but this guy Turner here is going to just run it all the way out to the 39. So the Bengals with it now, 4:52 to go in the half. And we're going to go Alexander on a sweep to the right. Alexander with the ball, hit immediately, falls forward for a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Let's go a medium fly for Curtis. Anderson back to pass, has the time, hits Curtis with the pass, and he's down inside the 35, down to the 31 of New England. Let's see this one again. Single coverage over there on the right side. And it was a terrific job. There's Raymond Claiborne. Not good coverage on that one. All right, so Pete Johnson's going to come out. Archie Griffin's coming in here. And Archie Griffin's going to get the ball here on a off tackle left. Here we go. Off tackle left. And Griffin bounces forward for a gain of 4. That's pretty good. Griffin now with 15 yards rushing. Not too bad. So we're going to bring him out. We'll bring Johnson back in. I like to do that. Pete Johnson with 36 yards. Let's go a run outside. And we're going to go to Johnson on the outside. Kind of a generic outside run. Johnson hit immediately. He'll gain maybe 11 or 12 inches. Close to a yard. Now it's 3rd and 5. So we're going to go short pass, play action, and we're going to look for, who's our tight end? Ross. Let's go to Ross. They're looking for him. That's okay. We're gonna go with the play. We're going with the play. Anderson sacked by Lunsford. Loss of 6. Should have gone with my audible that they suggested, but I thought we could pull it off. Field goal is 28%, so we're just gonna come in and punt, and we're gonna go towards the sideline here. All right, so Pat McAnally trying to pin the Patriots deep, and we'll get to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes of play here in the first half in Cincinnati. 14-7 Bengals. All right, McAnally's going to try to pin them deep, and nope, that's going to go out of bounds. So New England's going to get the ball on the 20. So New England now with 82 yards of offense, only 5 first downs, is going to try to drive it down the field again. Andy Johnson and Cunningham out there. And we're going to try to go short pass, and we're going to try to dump it off to Russ Francis. Grogan, Francis, complete over the middle, and that's a gain of 14. Clock is running. We're going to go short pass to Stanley Morgan. Grogan, back to pass. Going to keep it himself, and he'll pick up 1. And New England will call a timeout here with 1:21 to play in the first half. 2nd and 9. So we're going to go 3 backs right here. And we're going to go, we need somebody fast here. We need somebody fast. Andy Johnson. He's only a 3.1 on the rush. Horace Ivy. 3.7. Who's Donnie Calhoun? 3.3. We're going to go with draw to Calhoun. All right, draw to Calhoun. 2nd and 9. Grogan back to pass. A little draw to Calhoun. Tackled immediately. Gain of 1. Clock's running. We're not going to stop it. So we're going to look for a medium pass. And we're going to go to Westbrook this time. All right, Grogan back to pass, looking for Donnie Westbrook. Fumbles the ball. Picks it back up, and he's sacked. It's a loss of 8. And it's going to be a timeout by Cincinnati. And Grogan has fumbled the ball more times today than I like to count. And now they're going to have to punt it away. So Eddie Hare comes in. And Eddie's going to kick that one away, and nice return. And Cincinnati has some good field position here with 1:04 to work with and all 3 timeouts. All righty, so let's go 3 receivers in here. And let's go to Curtis, and we're going to do a short out. There we go. Anderson, back to pass. And he's in some trouble. He's sacked by Bedoin. Back at the 32. Clock is running. We're going to just continue to play. We're going to do an end around to Brooks. All right, let's see if we can catch him playing pass and go to the end around. Brooks on the end around, and he'll pick up 4. And that's a 3rd and 9 right now. So we're just going to go run right to Johnson. And Johnson will be hit immediately, and that will end the half. So 14-7 at the half. It's been ugly, especially for New England. And they will receive the kickoff here in the second half. So New England with 90 yards of net offense in that first half. 6 whole first downs. 12 first downs to Cincinnati, and they got 157 yards of offense. So if you came to see an offensive show, you're not getting it. So here we go on the return. Taken at the 10, up to the 30. Call it the 29, and that's when New England takes over. So they have, let's put Cunningham back in, and let's put Mosey Tutupu back in, because that's who they started, and that's fine. All righty, outside run, Cunningham. Grogan to Cunningham on the outside, and he'll pick up 3. Cunningham now with 4 rushes for 16 yards. It's been a mess. It's been a mess. All right, so let's go to Tupu on a trap to the right. Tupu on the ground, carries it, and he gets a first down. Gain of 10. And Mosey Tupu almost has as many yards as Cunningham here. That's not that good. So what we want to do, we're going to try a reverse to Stanley Morgan. There we go. Let's try the reverse. Hand off to Tupu to Morgan around the end. He'll cut back, and Morgan with a terrific gain of 20 yards on the reverse. Let's see that one more time. Cincinnati sold out on the run, going to the left, and Morgan comes behind them to the right, and that was a nice call. That's always fun when you get it right, right? When you get it right, you get it right. All right, inside run to Tupu. Tupu hit behind the line, and he gets no gain. 2nd and 10 on the Cincinnati 38. Short pass, Russ Francis. Grogan. Francis! Incomplete. He dropped it. It was in his hands, and it fell out. And it's 3rd and 10. So we're going to keep Tupu in the block, Cunningham in the block, and we're going to look for a medium pass to, let's go to Jackson. All right, here we go. Grogan to Jackson, complete, and he will get inside the 5, down to the 3. Let's see that one again. So Grogan keeping the backs in, good protection. He finds Jackson on the right side in single coverage. And unfortunately, Lewis Breeden could not contain him. And, yeah, you love the trick play reverse. Not really a trick play, but it kind of sort of. All righty, so we're going to go 2 tight ends here from the 3. And we're going to go Cunningham, a dive up the middle. Let's go. Let's get a little closer. Cunningham, and he'll gain 2. Down to the 1. Grogan on a sneak. Steve Grogan, can he get in from the 1? Grogan, touchdown. So each quarterback has snuck it in for a score, and New England is about 56% away from tying this game, because that's probably the extra point percentage for the Patriots. Smith, good. It's 14-14. And Francis has to make that catch. Yes, he does, and he did not, Glenn. But we're tied at 14. So just like that, so New England now with 161 yards of offense. I don't know. They're coming back, it looks like. And here comes the kickoff. Will they kick it off to the right? No, they go to the left this time. And this time it's only brought up to the 21-yard line. So it's a brand new game here in the third quarter. It's 14-14. We're going to go screen pass here. And we're gonna play action, and we're gonna dump this off to Alexander. How about that? All right, Anderson back to pass to Alexander, and Alexander picks up 11 or 12 yards, and that's a first down. Great call here by the Bengals as they let him in, play action, dumped it off to the back, and he picks up 11. Off tackle right to Johnson here. Johnson with 40 yards rushing. Johnson will pick up 1 more, so now he has 41. I love the live stats here you see on the right-hand side. I really, really do like that. All right, so Johnson's going to come out, and Archie Griffin's coming in. And just how I like to play. And Griffin's going to go off tackle right. Here we go. And hand off Griffin, and he'll pick up a handful. That's 4 yards for him. He's chipping in with 19 yards today. He'll stay in the game here on 3rd and 5. Griffin will block. Combo on the pass. We're going to send Curtis and Bass deep. And we're going to go short to Ross and short to Alexander. There we go. Anderson has his choice now. Anderson dumps this off. Who did he pass it to? Oh, Anderson runs. and he gains 5, and that's a first down. Holy cow, he gained 5. So here it was. Anderson takes off up the middle, and nobody home, and that's a first down. 1st and 10 now. And we're going to go sweep left to Griffin. Griffin, is this Peter Griffin? No, he's hitting the backfield, loss of 5. All right, so Griffin's coming out. All right, we'll go back to Pete Johnson. All right, so we're going to go one back in here, and we're going to go draw to Johnson. All right, on 2nd and 15, can I get the draw to work? Johnson, yeah, we'll pick up 4. Well, 4. So 3rd and 11 now. And we'll keep this lineup in there. Johnson's going to block for me. And we're going to look for our tight end, Ross. Ross the boss on a medium fly. Just send, they're going to look for him. All right, so Ross is going to go isolate man. Let's see if we can do that. Anderson back in some trouble. Fox in his face, and Fox will get the sack. Oh, they didn't see that red fox coming in, and he gets the sack. And for Fox, that's his first sack of the day, 2nd on the season. So 4th and 19, not much of a choice. McAnally will have to come in and kick this one away. And is the tide turning for New England here? We'll have to see. Can they get a good return? Not really, but they'll get it out to the 33-yard line. And that's when New England will take over. So they have Cunningham and Tutupu back in here. We're going to go I formation. And we're going to go... I'm going to go off tackle left to Cunningham. Here we go. 14-14 our score. Cunningham, and he'll pick up 3 on the left side. And we're going to go trap left Cunningham on 2nd and 7. Cunningham, and he'll pick up 3 more. So now we have a 3rd and 4. All right, so we're going to split the backs here. Tutupu's going to block, and we're going to go zone seam here, and we're going to try to get it to Francis on a zone seam. Here we go. Grogan back to pass, looking for Francis, and he can't come up with it. Deflected, and that is that. And Francis, what has Francis done today? 1 reception for 14 yards. We need more out of our tight end. So on 4th and 4, coming into punt will be Eddie Hare. He's had a busy day back there, Eddie. And he kicks this one inside the 20, and he will get up to the 30-yard line. 29, call it. And that's where the Bengals take over. So 3:35 to go here in a fast-moving game in the 3rd. And again, around 8 o'clock tonight, I think Ron's coming on with his All-Star game. So we're trying to get this in before he starts up his All-Star game, which is predicted to go 14 innings, by the way. All right, so Anderson back. We're going to keep these guys in. We're going to go a bomb. We're going to go bomb to Curtis. We're going to try it. Anderson back, has the time, dumps this off, and it's incomplete. He tried to dump it off to Johnson, and that didn't work. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Let's. What do we got for specials here? Let's go a delayed draw to Johnson. Anderson back. Now handed off to Johnson, and he's hit by Nelson. That's going nowhere. That's a loss of 4. So some poor play calling here by me. And now we're going to go a long cross to Bass. All right, 3rd and 14. Anderson back to pass. Sacked by Schote. That was terrible. They had the blitz coming, and it wasn't picked up. And it's a 4th and a short 23. And coming in to kick is going to be McAnally. He just says, get it out of here. And this is picked up at the 42 and over midfield. No, right on midfield, they're going to call it. And that's great field position for the Patriots here late in the 3rd quarter. Kind of reminded me of, Jason Flash football when he was kicking the ball on 1st down in 1930 football. Never heard of such a thing. You'd think you'd try to run it a couple times before you just kicked it away, but I guess not. That's kind of how the game was played back then. All right, so Grogan with the ball. We're going to go inside run Cunningham. Grogan to Cunningham. He cuts up for a gain of 4. That's not too bad. Second down. We're going to go over the top to Tupu. Going up over the middle there, and he gains 1. And so it's a 3rd and 5. All right, so it's probably a passing down. So let's go double tight ends here. Who's my other tight end? So we got Francis and Don Hasselback. Yeah, let's go to Hasselback on a short hitch. There we go. All right, Grogan on 3rd and 5, looking for his, and Grogan fumbles it again. And he picks it up. No, it's recovered by the Bengals. Grogan has fumbled 3 times in this game. Right? Does this show fumbles? Does this show fumbles? I don't think it does. Where's my box score? Player stats. Fumbles. Grogan has fumbled 3 times. He has fallen on 2 of them, but he just is butterfingers today, and it's got to make you think, is it time to bring in the backup quarterback for New England here? So Anderson with the ball, and he's got Alexander and Pete Johnson in. So we're going to go outside run to Johnson. 14-14 game. New England had the ball at midfield, and they couldn't advance it. And Johnson will get a couple of yards here. Jimmy Jam coming by. What's going on, Jimmy? This is 1979, Week 3, New England, Cincinnati. We're tied at 14 in a very boring game. Alexander's going to go to the left, and they'll end the third quarter. So at the end of 3, it's 14-14, and that's what we got going on here. Cincinnati had a 14-0 lead, and New England has come back to tie it, but it's been ugly. It has been ugly. All right, so we're going to go. We want to try a jet sweep to Curtis. All right, here goes the sweep. Curtis picks it up around the end, and he will gain nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm listening on my phone. I know to get more volume. I'm up pretty high. I don't want to distort. I don't know if you can. I don't know how you can get more volume there. I try to keep mine somewhat low because if I get too high, it gets distorted, and then it sounds really bad. I don't like it distorted. So we have a 3rd and 8 right now. We're going to go 3 receivers in here. So we need to go a medium out to, let's go to Brooks. All right, Anderson with 1 back, goes back. In trouble, he's sacked by Hamilton. How many sacks is that? Where can I find my sacks? Blitzes, 3rd down, sacked. Yeah, 6 sacks. And New England has 5. So the defense has stepped up for both teams today. And on 4th and 14, guess what? McAnally comes in the punt. And that's going to be, so it's going to, lands inside the 10. Well, we're not going to let it roll. We're going to return it. Need to get that out of the 10. All righty. Nice return. Oh, no. Here he goes. The punter to the beat. And he will score. I think. I don't know what's going on here. The chalkboard can get a little quirky. But is that a 95-yard punt return? Are you kidding me? Inside his 10. Morgan at the 5, and he goes all the way. Hang on a sec. Let me check the play-by-play on that. So punt deep, and it's a return. Yeah, I guess Morgan goes all the way, right? Let's see that again. So Morgan takes it deep. He makes his move. The punter to beat gets around the punter. Slips and falls. People start looking for a contact lens around the 46-yard line, and then Morgan gets up and continues in and then brings the ball back and spikes it on the 20-yard line. That was great. Of course, we're just having fun with this. It's still a good time. And now the extra point. John Smith, good. It's 21-14. And Larry says, do I like this more than Pro Strategy Football? They're both great games. They really are. The Pro Strategies obviously has the graphics down with the guys, and the colors and the mods by the community are fantastic, and the highlights are great. This is more X's and O's, and I think it plays a little quicker because just how it's set up. That's just what I think. But I like them both. I don't really like either one better than the other. I really do. These are just both really great games. I tended to play Pro Strategy Football more, but getting the mods in was a little tricky. This one, not there's no trick at all. So again, they're both great in their own way, and they both have their pluses, and they both have their quirks. Taking it to 15 now. Nice return up over to 35 to the 36. So 21 points in a row by New England, and the Bengals here in the fourth quarter find themselves trailing. All righty, so we're going to go Johnson on the sweep to the right. See if they can get in the end zone here. Johnson, and he will bounce to the outside for 9. So it's a second and a short one. And we're going to bring in a double tight end here. And Johnson's going to block. And we're going to try to get a medium slant to Bass. Here we go. Anderson back to pass. And overshoots his man. Is deflected by Haynes. And now it's a 3rd and 1. So let's go back to our two backs. We're going to go I formation. And we're going to go trap right to Johnson. Here we go. Big 3rd and 1 here. Johnson hit behind the line. No gain. And that's a 4th down and 1 on the Cincinnati 45. And boy, what do you do now? Still a long way to go. But New England has not moved the ball. Although they have been here. I think we're going full house. And we're going to give Archie Griffin the ball on a dive. We're going for it. 4th and 1. The crowd on their feet. They're saying going for it, and they are. 3 backs in the backfield. They're selling up for the run. Griffin, easy on the first down. He'll gain 5, and that's a first down. Whew. So the Bengals pull that off, and they keep the drive going. Now the ball's at midfield. All righty. Medium cross to Ross. Here we go. Looking for the tight end. Anderson to Ross, and he overthrew him. 2nd down and 10. We're going to go pitch to the right to Johnson. Johnson takes the pitch with a flag down. Johnson will gain 4, and that flag's going to be offsetting penalties, so we're going to just repeat that down here. 2nd and 10. We're going to go Ross on a medium out. All right, Anderson back looking for his tight end. Anderson keeps it himself, and Anderson will pick up 16 yards on the scramble. Let's watch this again. So Anderson takes off again. He'll get 16, and that's a first down. So for Ken Anderson, how many yards does he have rushing here? Let's find out. So Anderson, 102 yards passing. It doesn't say what he has for running today that I can see. Or can I? No. I can't see anything right there. I'll have to look that up. Well, I could go to my box score, right? Rushing Anderson. 5 carries for 20 yards. Yep, pretty good. All righty. So let's go to Alexander on the trap. 21-14 New England. But the Bengals are driving. That's a gain of 4. They're down to the 30-yard line in New England. 2nd and 6. We're going to try a screen pass. Johnson here. Anderson back, setting up the screen. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson hit immediately, though, and that's a loss of 3. Holy cow. So that sets up a 3rd and 9. So 3 receivers will come in. And we are going to look to Curtis, our wide receiver, on 3rd and 9. We're going to go medium. Medium outs. I like going to the outs, as you notice. And complete. First down. And he's pushed out of bounds. A pickup of 20 yards on the play. Let's see that one more time. So Fox had the single coverage. And boy, this chalkboard is really nice. Did you notice that, how smooth this chalkboard is? I'm really liking this chalkboard. Again, this is more X's and O's than Pro Strategy. Pro Strategy is like super fun to kick back and watch that animation. And it's just kind of cartoony, and that's what makes it fun. This is more X's and O's. So 2 different games. Alrighty, so coming out now is Alexander, and Deacon Turner is going to come in. And we're going to give Turner a little trap to the left. How about that? And we're going to continue with this play. All right, so Turner comes in to spell some of the other guys here. Turner will pick up 5. That's a great job by Turner. So he's going to come back out, and Archie Griffin will come in. And now we're going to give it to Griffin on a dive here. 2nd and 5. Cincinnati threatening to tie this game up. Griffin, and he'll pick up 3. So it's 3rd and 2 now. All right, so now we're going to go double tight ends. I formation. We're going to go pitch to the right to Pete Johnson. Here we go. 3rd and 2. The pitch. Johnson cuts back up, and he's hit, and he'll pick up 4 yards at the first down, but we have Donahue is injured on the play, and he will come out. So it's 1st and goal from the 1. Dive to Johnson with 7:09 to play, and Johnson goes in for the score. Touchdown. And they're a Chris Barr extra point away from tying this up. 21-20. Here comes the kick, and Barr's point is good. And so we're tied at 21 here with half the 4th quarter to play. And deep in the end zone, and that'll come out to the 20. And that's what Grogan will take over. So, again, Cincinnati, 217 yards in this one, 19 first downs, and the net offense for New England is 166. Somehow they have 21 points. Don't ask me how, but they do. Alrighty, so New England now in a tie game with 7:02 to play. We're going to go outside run Cunningham. Cunningham takes it, goes to the outside, and he'll pick up 2. And Dinkle is slow to get up, and boy, the Bengals are starting to get beat up here. All right, we're going to go trap left to Tutupu. 2nd and 8. Tutupu picks us up, and he'll gain nothing, and it's a 3rd and 8. So it's a passing down here. So Tutupu will block. We want to go medium pass to Stanley Steamer. Here we go. Grogan, back to pass on 3rd and 8. Grogan keeps it himself, but he's tripped up, and he'll gain 1. So unlike Anderson, who scrambled for first downs, Grogan can't get it done, and they're going to have to punt this one away. It's a 3 and out for New England here. And Eddie Hare kicks this away. Oh, it's going to be great field position for the Bengals. A 14-yard return, and the ball's on the New England 44. So Cincinnati in the driver's seat here with 5:28 to play. They just need a field goal to take the lead. Let's see here. We're going to Archie Griffin's coming out. We're going to put Deacon Turner back in. And we're going to go Turner on a trap to the left. All right, Turner comes in. He got a pretty good gain earlier. Turner hit for a 2-yard loss this time. And so he's going to head out, and Charles Alexander will come back in. I formation, and we're going to go sweep to the right to Johnson. See if we can get those yards back and a few more. Johnson to the right. Johnson will pick up 4, and that's going to leave us with a 3rd and 8. So we're going to go split backs here. Well, we're going to go 3 receivers here. Johnson's getting a little tired here, so we're going to have Alexander come in. So Alexander comes in. He's fresh. And Anderson now on 3rd and 8. Let's go a short slant to Brooks. Anderson. 3rd and 8. Complete to Brooks, and it falls out of his hands. He had it. He had the first down, and he dropped it. Probably was looking before he caught it. And it's 4th and 8, and so the Bengals blow a great chance. And with 4:02 to play, they're going to come in and they're going to punt toward the sideline here. McAnally kicks this one. Beauty out of bounds inside the 10. Call it the 6. So with just under 4 minutes to play in a tie game, New England has the ball on their 6-yard line. And they got Tutupu and Cunningham. We're going to bring in Horace Ivory. There we go. All right, so we're going to go Horace Ivory on an off tackle right. Here we go. So Ivory gets the ball, and he will pick up 2, 2nd and 8. Let's go Cunningham. Pitch to the right. Cunningham gets the pitch going to the right side. Can he get around the end? Can he turn the corner? No, he'll gain 2. 3rd and 6 now for New England. So we're going to keep all right, so we're going to keep Cunningham in the block, and we're going to go a screen pass to Ivory. All right, I'm going to try a screen. Dumps it off. Incomplete on a screen pass. How do you get an incomplete screen pass? I'll never know. And Eddie Hare comes in one more time, but the Bengals are going to have terrific field position again. Yes, they'll have it inside New England territory. So with 2:22 to go, the Bengals have another chance in Patriots territory to take the lead. So we're going to go short pass to Bass. Here we go. Anderson, back to pass. Gets it to Bass. Bass tackled immediately. A gain of 1. He's pushed out of bounds at 2:17 to play. We're going to go draw Alexander. See if we can catch the Patriots looking for a pass. Anderson. Alexander. He's hit. No gain. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 9 right now. So 3 wide receivers come in. And we're going to go medium pass. You know something? I think that we're going to get a long pass here. And we're going to look for Bass. And I think it's going to run down to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, we're going to go long anyway. So we're going to go Bass on a long slant. There we go. All right, Anderson back on 3rd and 9. Home run play. No, he dumps it off, and that'll be a first down. He dumps it off to Griffin, and Griffin picks up 12. All righty, so we're going to go trap left Griffin, who's still out in the field. See if we can catch New England. And Griffin will pick up a loss of 1. He'll go backwards. All right, so 2 running backs come in now. We're at the 35. Short pass to Alexander. We're going to get the back coming out of the backfield. Anderson to Alexander. He'll pick up a few. Gain of 8. And he's at the 27. 51% for a field goal. Clock is running. 3rd and 3. Trap right. Johnson. Cincinnati pushing for that field goal. Johnson hit immediately. Spin forward for a gain of 1. And they're going to bring in the field goal unit. So they're going to take the timeout with 3 seconds to play. So with 3 seconds to play, it's do or die here. 21-21, 52% from the 26. This is going to be what? 43 yards. 43 yards for Chris Barr. 52% try. For the win, Chris Barr. McAnally in the hold. Barr's kick is no good. He missed it, and we go to extra innings. And New England wins the toss and will receive. So Cincinnati, 2 cracks inside New England territory to win it, and they can't do it. So at 21-21, we got some bonus time coming up here. And here comes the kick. and that's going to be out of the end zone. That one's good, by the way. So if it wasn't for that Stanley Morgan 95-yard punt return, this game would be over. So let's take a look at our box score here. And again, 95-yard punt return by Stanley Morgan. And that's why New England is still in this game, because they've done nothing. They really have done nothing in this game. Again, we look at the 173 yards of total offense for New England, and somehow we're in overtime. All right, so let's go to our we got Horace Ivory. We're going to bring in Andy Johnson. All right, so we're going to go Johnson off tackle right. Johnson, and he'll pick up a handful. He'll pick up 6. 2nd and 4. Again, first score wins here in overtime. We're going to go Cunningham off tackle left. Oh, boy. Let's go short slant to Francis. We're going to audible down to Francis. Grogan. Francis, complete. Francis has it for a first down, but there's a flag. Offside on the defense. So it's a gain of 13 to Francis. We're going to decline that, and New England has it first down on their own 39-yard line. All right, Cunningham. Sweep to the left. Another flag, and that's going to be, false start. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I got a 1st and 15. Let's go sweep to the left, Cunningham. Sam the Bam, can he get around the end? Yes, he does, and he will pick up 7. So it's a 2nd and 8 at the 41. They're going to go short pass here to Jackson. Grogan looking to Jackson. Finds Jackson. That's a first down to the 40-yard line. That's a 19-yard play. Let's take a look at that again. Single coverage on the outside. Jackson with the catch, and it's on the 40-yard line of Cincinnati. All right, so we're going to go trap left Cunningham. We got to chip away at some yards here. We're still a long ways away from field goal. But now Cunningham goes 9 yards. And a field goal's in play for New England right now. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We're going to go trap left. Johnson. Grogan to Johnson this time. Johnson hit, and he'll gain 1, and that's a first down. We've still got a ways to go here. So it's going to be Cunningham on the dive. Just trying to get this close to the 20-yard line. He's hit for a loss of 1. Not good. Not good. All right, so we're going to go sweep to the right to Johnson. Can he get to the outside? Andy Johnson with some blockers, and he'll pick up 2. 3rd and 9 now. 50% chance on the field goal. We're going to go Cunningham. Pitch to the left. Can he get some yards here? Cunningham with a pitch. And he's hit. And, it's a loss of 4. Are you kidding me? And now the field goal is 26% right now. We went from 50 to 26 on that loss of 4. It's 4th and 13. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. So I'm on the 33. I mean, if I punt, I know I'm not going to pin him deep, but we could try, I guess. I'm not going to try the field goal from here, not at 26. I just needed a couple of yards. That's insane. And if it's incomplete here, then we're in some trouble. And if I'm sacked, we're in some trouble. So if I kick it deep, can I pin him on the 20 or inside the 20? All right, I'm gonna try it. All right, we're gonna bring in this guy here and try to go sideline. All right, 23 yards. Let's see if Eddie here can kick it to the sideline. Or do I want to go pooch? Oh, boy. So 23 yards from the 33 is a 10. But if he misses it, man. I'm going to pooch. I'm going to go pooch. We're going to go pooch. And that's a good kick. Okay, rolls dead at the 13. All right, so that ain't bad. So we're going to pin them deep. All right, so now Cincinnati has the ball in overtime. and they can win it now. All righty, so we're going to go off tackle left to Johnson. So let's see if this paid off for New England. And no, it didn't. That's a first down, a gain of 12. And they're already out to the 25-yard line. All righty, short pass to Curtis. Anderson looks, and that's incomplete, deflected by Claiborne. And it's going to be a 2nd and 10. A quick pitch to Johnson. Going to the outside. Johnson gets around the end, and he'll get 1. So it's a 3rd and 9 right now. All right, Anderson's going to block. Short pass to Curtis. 3rd and a long 9. Anderson back, incomplete. And looks like the field position game may have paid off for New England because they're going to have to punt on 4th and 9, Cincinnati is. So McAnally comes in to kick this one away. And good kick. That's some good crispy duck. A nice return to the 32, though. So New England with the ball here. And again, if they score, they win. So let's go off tackle left, Cunningham. Cunningham with only 43 yards today. Can he add to that? Well, he adds 4. 2nd and 6. Let's see. We're going to go Johnson, trap to the right. Johnson's going to hit the line. Can he get a hole? Yes, he does, and he'll pick up 5, so that's a 3rd and 1. Grogan's going to try to sneak this. And Grogan gets 1, and he gets the first down. So New England keeps the drive going on the 42-yard line. All right, so we're going to go short pass to Morgan this time. Grogan, quick to Morgan, and that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And we got a 2nd and 10. Let's see, what can we do to Francis now? Medium cross to Francis. Hasn't been able to find his target all day, but dumps it off to Johnson, and he'll get 4. And we got an injury on the Bengals. So we got a 3rd and 6 now from the New England 46. So we got to go short pass. I'm going to dump this off to Cunningham. We're going to look for the back. Grogan to Cunningham. No, it's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And now New England will have to punt. So the field position game didn't quite work out so well. And that'll be at the 21-yard line right now. Didn't see what happened on that, but 21-yard line. JC comes by. Yeah, tight game. We're in overtime. All right, Anderson. Medium fly. Bass. Here we go. They need to get out of their own end. Here we go. And incomplete. Almost intercepted by Haynes. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Split backs. Outside run. Johnson on 2nd and 10. Johnson takes it, and he's hit after a gain of 3. 3rd and 7. So 1 back in there. We're going to go Bass. Short hitch on 3rd and 7. Anderson. And he is sacked by Lunsford. That's another sack. 2 sacks by Lunsford today. And I love these little cards that pop up. He had 8 sacks during the year. And that's 2 today and 2 last week, I believe. And so here we go. So it's going to be another punt here on 4th and 11. McAnally trying to pin the Patriots deep. That's going to be returned. And, what happened here? Loose ball, and the Bengals get it. Morgan drops the ball, and the Bengals scoop it up. They have it at the New England 28-yard line. Stanley Morgan, who returned 1 for 95 yards today, drops the ball, and the Bengals have it. Wouldn't you know? All right, Alexander on a dive. Just got to play conservative here. Alexander, way up the middle, gain of 14. And now the Bengals are within striking distance. Johnson, trap on the left. Bengals moving in to win this game. Oh, we got offside. A false start. Now we're going to back them up 5. Yeah, lots of dropsies in this game. The turnovers are ridiculous. What's the 3 turnovers for New England. 239 yards and 3 turnovers, 4 fumbles. It's been bad. It's been bad. All righty, so Johnson's going to go sweep to the right. See if we can get some of those yards back. Johnson tackled for a gain of 1. So it's 2nd and 14. We're going to go with draw Alexander. And he gets quite a bit. He gets 5. Clock running with 2:20. We're going to go a draw to Anderson. He's going to keep it himself. Anderson calling his own number, but we're going to go to the 2-minute warning here. So it's 3rd and 9. Bengals moving in for the game-winning field goal. So we're going to do this again. We're going to go a design draw to Anderson. And we got a flag on the play. And it's a false start, and that backs him up. Holy cow. And now the field goal percentage is 55%. 3rd and 14. Well, we're going to go for it. We're going to go Don Bass on a medium hitch to Bass. All righty. Yep, we're going to go with the original play. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Anderson back. Dumps it off, and that's going to be Alexander, gain of 4. And now the field goal percentage is 59%, and here we go. So from 31 yards out, if my math is correct, Chris Barr can try to win it here in overtime. Barr for the win. The kick, and it's good. No, it's good. What did it say? Blocked. It's good. I thought they said blocked, but it's good. And that is that. And the Bengals come up with this one, 24-21 in overtime, and it was ugly. Bengals had a 14-0 lead. New England went up 21-14. Bengals tied it, and then in overtime, cashed in. This was terrible. 239 yards of offense for New England, 3 turnovers, 4 fumbles. Couple of drop passes, well, 1 for each team. It was a nasty, nasty game. Player stats, Grogan, 3 fumbles. Stanley Morgan with 1. Passing, Grogan, 1 TD, 5 sacks, 7 sacks on Anderson. And that's how it was. So, that is our final score. And if we take a look at the scores for the day, so let's see what happens here. So, Washington crushing the Giants 31-0. In a game you saw here, in overtime, Cincinnati 24-21 over New England. The Packers over the Buccaneers 38-28 in Lambeau Field. San Diego falling by a point to Buffalo 20-19. St. Louis off to a 2-0 start, taking on the Steelers, and they get crushed at home 34-6. Cleveland, Baltimore, a battle of the basement here, and Baltimore's going to get a win, 23-13 on the road. Minnesota, Miami, and Minnesota will get their first win. They're now 1-2 with a 14-10 win. A game I almost played this Oakland-Seattle game. That was my other choice here. And Seattle wins that one, 17-13. Both teams were 9-7 that year, to be fair. The Jets against the Lions, a battle of the 0-2. And that's going to go to the Jets, 32-26. Chicago and Dallas. In Dallas, easy win for the Cowboys, 31-3. Houston and Kansas City. And Houston will take that one 24-17. Both teams now 2-1. Atlanta and Denver. And, oh boy, Atlanta at home, upsetting the Broncos 37-24. Battle of 2-0s. New Orleans 2-0, and they're now 3-0 with a 24-15 win over the Eagles at the Superdome. And 49ers and the Rams. And it's going to be the 49ers, who only had 2 wins all of 79, have 2 already in my replay. And that's what we have. So, let's take a look at the standings now, and that's where we stand. So, Washington leading the NFC East. Green Bay, Tampa Bay, struggling over there with a 2-1 record. New Orleans, 3-0 in the West. Holy cow, somebody stopped them. Miami and Buffalo going at it in the AFC East. Houston and Pittsburgh, 2-1 in the Central, and Seattle and Denver and Kansas City all with 2-1 records over there in the AFC East. Our passing leader, Roger Staubach. Receiving, Freddie Solomon. And let me see here. Anything else we want to look at? Sack Mel Lunsford with 4 sacks if you're a defensive fan. And that's what we have. So, see if I can come back to Studio B here. And, yep, we're back in Studio B. Yeah, that was fun. It's always a good time as DJ John comes by. It was all right. You know, it's kind of crazy there. The turnovers in the yardage were terrible, especially for New England. But we had a good time. So anyway, I put out a post again, just reminding everybody, if you're a channel member, chime in. Week 4 is coming up next week. Go check out the matchups for Week 4, Pro Football Reference or whatever you check your schedules on, and see what matchup you'd like me to do. See if there's one that jumps out at you that you'd like to see for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be the 2 best teams. It can just be 2 any team. So let me know what you think. And that is that. Again, coming up around 8 o'clock, I think Jucket's coming on with his All-Star game. I'm not sure if it's going to be Twitch or YouTube or both. So check your local listings. But Jucket's going to have the All-Star game, so it should be kind of fun. Anyway, that is that. John comes by. Thanks, John. You like the red tie? Yeah, I had to go find this. I couldn't find it. But I'd like to put on at least the team hat. I know it's the Bengals, but I have the Reds, so that's close enough. It's Cincinnati, you know. So, everybody, hey, thanks for coming by, guys. And we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.